Did you know that between 1980 and 2006, the prison population in the United States increased by 467%, from almost 320,000 to just under 1.5 million people? Once these people serve their time, they are released back into society, where they are faced with incredible challenges.
For one, a lot of applications that we fill out, they had a part about the convicted felons and whatnot, right? Okay, now, you don't want, allow an application, and then once you get the job and you're working good, and then they turn around and tell you that, okay, I see you've been arrested, but you didn't put on an application, then you're going to be terminated for the job,
The major obstacle I face finding employment is the quality of your resume. A lot of companies ask you, why haven't you worked in the last 3 years? And I faced a lot of obstacles with that issue of explaining why I was incarcerated.
Well, the biggest thing is from having a record and having a felony, a lot of people don't even want to give me an interview to talk to me or whatever. Like one time I actually had the job until my record came back, and then they told me that they never promised me the job or anything like that.
My education. I'm working on my GED right now, so that's a problem.
Mostly transportation and to get around to find these jobs. So that's the biggest problem.
And I went through the temp service a whole year at minimum wage, and sometimes my checks would be $8, $9, $10, $11 a day.
I have certainly seen over the years, unfortunately, the revolving door that we all hear about in our jails and our prisons, where people go in, they get out, they have no resources, no support, no ability to make it, and unfortunately come back into the criminal justice system. There are many folks getting out who want to do good, who want to be productive members of our community, and yet can't. They don't have the appropriate education, vocational training, opportunities. Doors are slammed in their faces. One of the things about incarceration is that the emphasis is on management, and so there's really an emphasis on not being a leader, not making decisions, not taking initiative, and that's how you get through serving time in prison. Well, in our community, we want people who want to have energy and want to give back, and so it's building up, sometimes just building up self-esteem, letting people know they count, they matter, there's folks concerned about them, and folks who have confidence that they can make it.
Statistics show, due to the challenges like these, that somewhere between 50 and 65% end up back in prison. In the last chapter of their book titled Prisoner Reentry and Crime in America, Jeremy Travis and Christy Vischer ask two important questions. Is it possible to imagine a world in which the agencies of the justice system, corrections, police, courts, and parole work together? What if those agencies also worked with public and private institutions, such as housing providers, workforce development agencies, drug treatment providers, foster care agencies, church and other faith institutions? Imagine the combined effort to systemically reduce the risk of failure around the time of reentry. What would that strategy look like? This small group of individuals involved in a leadership training wondered the same thing. How could they make a difference in the lives of men being released from prison? How could they let these men know that they matter, that there's a place in society for those who have completed their penance, and that people do care? Gratitude Training's Masterful Living 6 leadership program sought out Gulfstream Goodwill's Industries Reentry Services Initiative in Palm Beach County and proposed a project where Gratitude and the men involved in Goodwill's program would come together for the benefit of a local school and its children. This union of Gratitude, the Goodwill's reentry men, and the school named for the children produced a series of gardens which the school had been trying to complete for quite some time.
Hi, I'm Michelle Carter. I am the Director of Reentry Services for Gulfstream Goodwill. We were just recently approached by Gratitude, and we're here today at for the children, and we're building a beautiful garden, and it's our participants that are active in the program or have been or have graduated from the program. We also have the Lord's Place participants here with us and Riviera Beach participants here with us. We will do intensive case management with them, send them to peer support groups, help them get their documentation, the ID, Social Security, and look for work. We are now receiving federal grants to offer more services in Palm Beach County. So it's now a collaborative effort.
I coordinate a grant from the Department of Justice that flows through the Palm Beach County Criminal Justice Commission. And it's basically to assist in the transition for people returning from prison. I mean, we try to find employment. If they need housing, we have that opportunity. We can hook them up with on-the-job training. Getting a driver's license is difficult. We also provide family reunification events and classes while they're still incarcerated and when they get out.
We are a design build firm, and our primary employees are ex-offenders. We provide them with training in residential and commercial construction in their inner city and suburban areas. I am contracted with the Justice Service Center to provide on-the-job training as a consultant. We partner for different grants.
I've been involved as the chair of the Reentry Task Force for Palm Beach County with what we've been doing with reentry, with the partnership with Department of Corrections with Sago Palm, and with some grant funding that we have used various community providers like Goodwill and R Square and the Lord's Place to provide services for people leaving prison.
Without Goodwill, I would have been stuck in like a box, stuck in a cycle with your way come back, your old way come back.
Well, Goodwill helped me in various different ways. They helped me to raise to the next level in resume writing and in job searching. I say Goodwill helped me to get up to speed at a quick pace. It was strength for me. It helped me to gain courage and really persevere more to help myself. And I would say that's one of the most monumental things that Goodwill has done for me.
Oh, let's see. Goodwill has done a great deal for me. They put me in positions to make some kind of money, any kind of money. They pushed me to go to school. Now I'm in school. I love it. I love it. I see an opportunity for me to grasp my certifications, to make a better life for myself and my family, and just to maintain and try to inspire others.
Goodwill helped me various ways, from just learning how to deal with different tools of when I get frustrated or when I can't find a job. Goodwill helped me when I moved into my own apartment. They gave me food vouchers. They gave me money to go buy furniture. Whenever I needed a reference for anything, Goodwill was always behind me, and Goodwill has just always been supported. Like, I actually owe Goodwill everything, I feel. Whenever I find myself kind of being distracted or kind of being let down, whenever I call Michelle or anybody that she puts me in contact with, they're always there to help me. They're always there to listen to me, to help me get through it so that I'm not alone.
Well, Goodwill helped me through a lot. When I first got out, they helped me get started with clothes. They helped me talk to the right resources I need for myself and my children. I'm proud of who I am now because I feel good about work and coming home. I feel like now my life has a little meaning to it. And I thank Goodwill a lot. You know, we're not bad people, we just need a second chance, that's all. You know, it's some of us out here that still mean something to the world, you know.
People change. People already don't be the same, they change. And stop, for certain people to stop holding what you did in the past against that person. And let them go, let them move on with life, accept them.
Basically, acceptance. Everybody that's been incarcerated, you know, are not bad. You've served your time, you've paid your debt to society, and basically all we're looking for is an opportunity to keep continuing to progress, you know. And that's my message, you know, just give us a chance.
I still had gratitude to participate and want to go because I'm eager to go, and I'm just that type of person. I have a lot of get up, and I just want to strive for the best for my family.
For me, the biggest thing that I would like to try to get people to understand is that we're probably the most dependable type of people, the people that actually want to make a change. Every person that took a chance on me never regretted it.
We're still human. Yeah, we made mistakes, but you know, we still have to work and take care of families and bills and whatnot. You know, we made mistakes, but we're trying to get back out there.
I think what your group is doing speaks volumes, and it really is. I'm just so touched at what you've done to reach out and join with Goodwill to make this opportunity available that really is opening your arms and saying, you're people, we care about you, you're members of our community, and we want to help you. And what you get in return is what you can see. Folks who are volunteering to be out here working hard to give something back to the community because they want to be positive influences and good neighbors and good family members. And so you get back in return tenfold what you give. And I think you're seeing that today.
I have a lot of gratitude to the Gratitude Leadership Program for approaching us and offering this great opportunity to bring awareness to the public that without jobs, our people cannot be self-sufficient. And you know, it cuts crime when people have employment and they can provide for their families and have a home and food on the table. Crime is cut.
Reentry efforts are really geared towards the folks who are coming back to our communities, helping them, welcoming them, and giving them opportunities to be productive and meaningful members. Folks returning to the community need to know there are people who are caring about them, concerned about them, here to provide the support, know that they can make it, they can do it, but we also understand they may need some extra support to kind of bridge the gap between incarceration and, you know, community living, and that's what we're all here for, is to help provide that support.
And it's all about people. We have the right people in place to help.
Keep your head above water, strive for the best.
That regardless of how bad you might think it is, or regardless of how down and out you think it's over, that as long as you got breath and as long as you can learn from your past experiences, always be aware of what you went through, but don't use that as an excuse. Use it as a crutch to try to push forward, basically.
There are people willing to help and people do care.
You still have somewhere to go to when your problem exists. Goodwill will help you.
My vision for the world is, well, world peace, of course, but acceptance. Acceptance that, you know what, nobody's perfect. You know, we're all here, I believe, on a spiritual basis to do the best that we can. And you know, people make mistakes. So, you know, when we do make mistakes, it's just reaching out and helping or accepting the help from other people.
Peaceful, get along, just enjoy life.
Everybody help each other, and everybody start being more self-accountable. Everybody just keeping it real with each other.
Togetherness.
I would like the world to be just everybody be able to get along and just love each other.
My vision for the world, I would say, basically is world peace, equality as far as ethnicity, and basically understanding from all different walks of life. You know, being able to come together and share and understand each other. I believe when people come together for a cause, and it's a good cause, I would definitely want to be a part of that. And that's my major reason for being here today.
We're looking forward to doing another project. I'm going to turn it over to Masterful Living now. Thank you.
Well, I'm Allie, and it's just been an awesome day. We totally could not have done this project without you all. Yes. You made a huge difference today in the lives of these kids and in the lives of this local community. And with these beds that you guys have created for them, they're going to create a farmer's market and they're going to be able to sell fresh fruits and vegetables to their neighborhood. And the money that they raise as a function of doing that is going to go back into the school so they can continue doing it. They're learning and they're growing and they're learning to contribute to the community now too. And you guys made that possible. And we really wanted you guys to know that. And that's the reason why we picked you guys to work with. Because we really get it that you matter. Yeah.